The threshold of the ark was not a common line, not a place for careless hands, not a casual sign. When David learned with fear and joy how holy presence moves, he brought the ark with sacrifice and reverent ordered truth. First there had been shaking, first there had been dread, a lesson carved in memory by the way one man had died. But later when the pattern changed and obedience took its place, the threshold of the ark became a road of dancing grace. Every few steps sacrifice, blood and all beneath the cries. Linen ephod, humbled king, joy that feared the Holy One. Not performance, not display, but worship shaped the proper way. The threshold of the ark still tells that joy and reverence must dwell. Bring me near but keep me low. Teach me how to walk and know that holy presence is no toy, yet still invites redeemed joy. Threshold of the ark, let me stand at the edge of holy land, where the presence of the Lord draws near. Teach me joy and teach me fear. Threshold of the ark, move through me with ordered love and ecstasy. Not casual and not apart, but awe and dancing in one heart. Threshold of the ark, let me learn how holy fire and gladness burn, where the King humble his frame. Let me worship in the name. Threshold of the ark, remain a lesson through both joy and pain. Nearness asks for more than song, it asks a life aligned and strong. Michael saw from window height the king unguarded in her sight. She despised the lowered state of one who danced before the name. That was my soul of cold ways, that judged devotion more than praise. Because sometimes true worship looks like folly to the proud. Yet David knew before the ark that dignity alone grows dark. If it keeps the heart from bowing, from rejoicing and from knowing that the Lord who chose his people is worthy of a humbled king. So threshold worship carries both holy order, glad response. Threshold of the ark in me, where your nearness comes to be. Not just doctrine, not just line, but felt reality in time. Teach me not to rush inside without the fear you sanctify, and teach me not to stay away as though your grace had made no way. The threshold is a crossing place where common life meets holy grace. Let every doorway of my day become more order to obey. And where I sense your presence near, do not let me flatten fear or lose the joy that should arise when heaven's King draws close in time. Lift, oh Lord, and take your place in the hours prepared by grace. Threshold of the ark, let it be a school of holy ecstasy. Blood and dance in humble frame, all before the sacred name. Threshold of the ark, hold fast the joy that reverence makes to last. The bread of His presence lay before the Lord. 12 loaves set upon the board, not for hunger like common meals, but as a sign of covenant still. Tribes remembered before His face, held in ordered daily grace. Bread in the holy place remained, a witness none were lost by name. This table stood within the tent, not in the outer court of men. It spoke of nearness, fellowship, and of a people not forgot. The bread of presence tells the soul that God holds all His people old before His face. Through every day He keeps them near in ordered grace. Then Christ will speak a deeper line. I am the bread of life divine. What table shadowed in the tent was fulfilled in heaven sent. Mercy feeding inward need, beyond mere flour, beyond mere wheat. The bread of presence now is found in the Son who came down. Feed me where the soul grows thin, keep me near and held within. Before your face, before your light, set the bread again tonight. Oh, bread of His presence, feed me deep in the place where covenant keeps. Not by bread alone I live, but by the life only You give. Bread of His presence, let me know I am remembered where You dwell. Laid before the holy flame, held by grace and held by name. Bread of His presence, Christ my food, satisfy the hidden room. In the hunger no man sees, be the bread that steadies me. Bread of His presence stay before the inward table of the Lord, till thirst and striving both grow still, and I am fed by heaven's will. Priests would eat the holy bread in the place the Lord had said, that to show's communion shape, shared provision touched by grace. Not every meal is merely bread, some carry more than what is said. And all along the wilderness line, man appointed to the cry. He is not only truth to know, but food for souls in need of hope. He gives Himself, not crumbs alone, to those who come before the throne. The bread of presence and the board become a gospel through the Lord. God with us and God for us, feeding what the world can't touch. Set the bread before me still, when the days feel lean and thin, when applause is empty grain and success cannot sustain. Bring me back to holy food, to the Son who still makes full the inward ache and restless need of all who truly come and feed. And let me never treat as small the fact I'm remembered through it all. Bread before the face of God means no life is overlooked. So feed me, Lord, with what endures, with what is holy, rich and pure. Bread of His presence, let me live from the life that You still give. Set the table, light the flame, keep me near before Your face. Bread of His presence, let it be the food of deep fidelity, Christ the bread from heaven's hand. Feed me till I fully stand, bread of his presence remain. Bread of his presence remain. The stretched cord over Jericho hung low in the air, a lifeline from the window there, mercy hanging there. Rahab let the spies go down through the wall by cord, and later that same house would stand by the promise of the Lord. Walls can mean protection, but walls can also try. And sometimes grace appears as just a hanging cord and gap. Her city trusted towers, its gates, its height, its fame. But Rahab trusted in the God whose terror had spread his name. A scarlet thread would mark the frame, but first the cord became the way, a means of rescue in the night, a path of mercy out of sight. The stretched cord over Jericho speaks of faith that lets men go, risking all upon the word of the living holy Lord. Hang the cord and hold it fast, trust the promise more than walls. When the city boasts its high, let the cord become the light. Stretched cord over Jericho, let it hold when the city trusts in stone and gold. By the window, by the wall, grace can still become the call. Stretched cord over Jericho, let me see mercy hanging visibly, what the towers cannot say, the promise of the Lord can keep. Stretched cord over Jericho, in the night, oh, hope beyond men's sight. And when the shaking starts to sound, let the house of faith be found. Stretched cord over Jericho, stay and prove the reach of covenant love. Where destruction sweeps the plain, the marked house can remain. Rahab's faith was not a thought kept inside and never wrought. It took a cord, it took a sign, it took a public risky line. She hid the spies, she spoke the truth, she acted on the little proof she had from stories of the sea and of the Lord's great victory that teaches faith in later years. Still often works through cords and fears, through acts that seem too small, too weak, yet carry all obedience seeks. The stretched cord means some salvations hinge on simple, trembling actions. A window, line, and given word can still become the path of God. So in the walls surrounding me, where false security still be, high and strong and loud with boast, teach me where the cord is. Not every rescue looks like might. Some hang quietly in the night, some look thin against the wall, yet still are stronger than it all. And if I'm called to hold the line, to trust the sign before it's time, let me not shrink back in fear, because the promise has drawn near. Stretched cord over Jericho, remain a picture through both loss and gain. humble thread and keep a house through judgment's tread. By the window, by the wall, mercy can still answer all. Stretch cord over Jericho, stay till towers fall and grace makes way. What is marked and held in faith shall be remembered on that day. Stretch cord over Jericho, be a sign of covenant mercy.
The oak shadow at Mamre held the noonday heat. Abraham sat by the tent where earth and heaven meet. 3 men near in the blazing hour, dust upon the plain, and hospitality became the place where promise spoke again. There are sacred interruptions in the hottest part of day, where what looks like ordinary men becomes the Lord's own way. To visit, test, and bless the heart that hurries not away. The oak shade at Mamre says, make room when heaven comes. Water for the feet was brought, bread was needed, calf prepared. Sarah moved and Abraham ran. Service rising from the tent, in the shade and in the meal. God made covenant things real. Mamre's oak still whisper low. The holy often comes as guest. Let my tent stay open wide, even in the heat of life. At the tree and at the door, make me ready for the Lord. Oak shadow at Mamre, cover me in the blaze of midday heat. Where the stranger walks the plain, let me greet with open grace. Oak shadow at Mamre, let me know hospitality can show the nearness of the living God at the edge of common ground. Oak shadow at Mamre, hold the room where meal and promise start to bloom. Not with haste that misses sight, but with welcome in the light. Oak shadow at Mamre, keep me still enough to honor heaven's will. Sometimes blessing enters in as guest before the tent flap. It was there the promise came, that Sarah's laughter would change name. From disbelief in hidden room to joy when life broke through the womb of barren years. Mamre's shade held the word that remade age. The oak shadow became the place where future entered present grace. This teaches me the sacredness of tables, water, bread, and rest. Do not despise the humble act of making space and setting food, because the Lord can choose a meal, a tree, a tent to reveal the purposes of covenant within the flow of daily life. Oak shadow at Mamre, in my days make my common spaces grace-filled. Let my threshold and my table become more open and more able to receive the interruption that carries hidden benediction. Do not let me be too rushed to miss the Lord disguised as guest. And if I'm
life where none was seen, tree of shade and table spread, water poured and promise said, oak shadow at Mamre be a home for holy mystery, under branches, under sky. Hope can laugh and not yet die. Oak shadow at Mamre stay, where heaven visits in the day.
Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. The broken seal on the little book opened in the light. The scroll once closed in heaven's hand, now touched by Lamb's own right. No one found in earth or sky could take and look within, till the lion lamb stepped forward, worthy because slain. Seals mean judgment, seals mean mystery, things withheld till proper time. The little book means message wait. Not every truth is ours at once, but when the Lamb breaks open what no creature could unlock, history shifts and heaven sings, because the scroll belongs to him. Later John would take a little scroll, sweet within the mouth, bitter in the belly's depth, revelation carrying weight. The broken seal therefore means more than hidden data now exposed. It means the right of Christ to open what man could never force. Break the seal by wounded one, open heaven over earth. Let me receive what you unfold with trembling heart and hunger both. Broken seal on the little book, open now, show what only you allow. What was hidden in the throne, you alone can make it known. Broken seal on the little book, Lamb of grace, you are worthy in this place. By your blood you broke the chain and opened what was sealed. Broken seal on the little book, teach me wait till the proper opening date. Not all mysteries are mine, only what you choose in time. Broken seal on the little book, let me bow to the one who opens now. Sweet and bitter word and flame all belong beneath your name. John first wept because none were found to open what was bound. That sorrow teaches saints the ache of sealed things we cannot break. Questions, futures, judgments, plans, all beyond our little hands. Yet heaven answered with a lamb, standing as if slain. That image still humbles my soul. The one who holds the final scroll is not a tyrant cold and far, but the Redeemer marked by scars. So if some seals remain shut now, I need not panic, grasp or bow to lesser voices making claims. The scroll belongs to Christ alone. Broken seal on the little book in me, open what I need to see. Not for curiosity, but for faithful ministry. And when the sweetness first arrives, let me not be surprised if deeper in the burden waves, that too is part of holy days. Some truths are sweet because they're yours, some bitter because they ask for more than admiration from the mind. They ask obedience through time.
broken seal on the little book.
Remain a song through wonder, weight, and pain, because the Lamb alone is fit to break the seals and make me hear. Worthy Lamb with wounded hand, take the scroll and make it plain. Broken seal on the little book, be the measure of authority. Sweet at first and deep with fire, shape the heart to your desire. Broken seal on the little book, stay till truth has formed my way. The little fire on the shore was waiting in the dawn, after night of emptiness, after grief and after storm. Bread and fish already there, before the catch came in. A breakfast made by risen hands for tired, bewildered men. This is resurrection tenderness, not lightning from the cloud, but charcoal fire and simple food in morning after failure. The little fire on the shore says, the Lord who conquered death still stoops to feed his weary home with personal restoring grace. Peter smelled that charcoal smoke, another fire came to mind. Courtyard flames and denial sting, the night he failed his king. Yet now the same kind of scent would not accuse but men. The little fire on the shore became the place of second chance. Meet me in the morning light, after failure, after night, at the fire prepared by you. Let restoring love come through. Little fire on the shore, burn for me in the dawn of mercy. Bread and fish and risen grace, waiting in the quiet place. Little fire on the shore, let me come tired and empty from the run. There the Lord still makes a meal for the heart seeming still. Little fire on the shore, stay and glow, where the broken fishermen know the work was never held by them, but by the grace that called again. Little fire on the shore, let it prove the gentleness of risen love in the morning after shame. You still call me by my name, come and eat. The Savior said, not first a lecture overhead, that too reveals the wisdom deep of how the Lord restores his sheep. He knows the body and the soul, the need for food before the whole conversation reaches where the deeper healing must occur. The catch itself had been a sign, but the fire showed another kind of miracle, one wrapped in common bread and welcome in a song, too tender for loud victory, yet just as full of deity. The risen Christ, that shoreline flame, shows glory clothed in nearness. Little fire on the shore of my life, when I return from wasted night, meet me not just with the task,
of healing grace. Little fire on the shore remain, a witness through both loss and pain. The one I failed can still prepare a meal and meet me there. Charcoal glow and breaking day, mercy waiting by the bay. Little fire on the shore, stay till shame has no more words to say. Feed me, hold me, call me to risen Lord, I come to you. Little fire on the shore, be the warmth of resurrection mercy. The javelin missed the anointed by the mercy of the Lord. Saw through rage across the room, but David still was spared. Music in the king's house turned to danger in a breath, showing how close calling walks beside the edge of death. Anointing does not mean no threat, no envy and no spear. Sometimes the oil on the head draws opposition near. Yet the Lord who marked the shepherd also watched the flying steel. The javelin missed the anointed, and that too was providence. David knew the court and cave, the songs in later hiding place. He learned that favor from the Lord does not erase the war. But Psalm 59 rose from nights when men were sent to take his life, and through the fear he still could say, my God will be my fortress. When the spear flies through the room, be the shield I run into. What was meant to pin an end still can miss by heaven's hand. Javelin missed the anointed, let me know the Lord still guards what he is called. When envy rises sharp and wild, keep me hidden by your side. Javelin missed the anointed, not by chance, but by the watch of your own hand. What men throw in jealous flame still bows before your name. Javelin missed the anointed, teach me trust when rooms grow tense and dark with dust. Oil on the head is not my shield, you are the one who guards the field. Javelin missed the anointed, let me sing of the care of my true king. Though the spear was real and near, you remain my fortress here. Saul's torment made the room unstable, a house that could not safely hold. The one whose harp once calmed the storm, but later stirred the king's unrest. That teaches saints and know the truth. Not every room that welcomed you will always stay a peaceful place. Some love your gift until they don't. Yet David did not seize the throne by striking back in rage. He waited through the spear-filled years under the Lord's own pace. This patience under persecution belongs to all the anointed. The javelin missed, but not because David fought with Saul's own spirit. Javelins still may fly in ways of rumor, slander, hidden hate, of sabotage and tighten rooms, of envy clothed in polite form. So guard me, Lord, when I am seen by those who hate what you've anointed. Keep me from becoming shaped by the same bitterness I face, and where I am the one tempted to throw a spear from inward threat. Break that darkness in my chest before it leaves my hand. The javelin missed the anointed. Let that not only comfort me, but cleanse me from the saw-like seed that fears another's grace. Flying spear and God in life, mercy in a danger night. Javelin missed the anointed stay, the song for hard and hostile days. Fortress, shield, and patient king, teach me how the called ones sing. Javelin missed the anointed proof, the sovereign watch of covenant love.
Harvest moon over Boaz's field, shone soft on sheaves and grain. Ruth moved low behind the reapers, gleaning through the day. Foreign woman, widowed hands, gathering what remained. Yet underneath the quiet scene, the Lord was shaping grace. Boaz saw the stranger there, asked whose child was she, then heard the story of the one who came in loyalty. He answered not with cold disdain, but with covenant kindness shown, and blessed the God whose wings she sought beneath a foreign sky. The harvest moon over the field, watch providence in hidden yield. Not thunder loud, not public sign, but timing gentle and divine. A gleaner in the hedgerows bent, would later stand in lineage of David and of greater still, the Christ through whom all nations come. Let me not despise the field or the quiet ways you heal. In the gleaning and the grain, you are writing grace again. Harvest moon over Boaz's field, shine on me where the humble still must glean, in the leftover rows of grace. Let me find my hidden place.
Harvest moon over Boaz's field,
let me see providence in humility, where the poor bend low to live. The Lord still has much more to give.
Harvest moon over Boaz's field,
Slow and bright, guide the gleaner through the night, from the edges to the floor. Mercy waits and opens doors.
harvest moon over Boaz's field.
Let it be a song of quiet destiny. What looks small beneath the sky may carry covenant lines. Boaz told the men to leave extra handfuls for her need. Mercy moving through the law, kindness shaped by holy awe. Ruth returned with grain enough to fill Naomi's worn out trust, with the first small sign that grief might yet bend toward relief. Then on threshing floor at night, another step of faith would rise. Not cunning alone, but humble plea for covering and family. The harvest moon held all of this, field and floor and hidden kiss. Not of romance first, but of covenant shelter, covenant love. Harvest moon over the field of me, where I gather sparingly.
what seems left behind from days of loss, of widowhood, of ache. Let me trust the Lord of harvest, still can right through little gleaning. Not every future comes through noise, some through faithful lowly steps. And if I feel like foreign dust, out of place and out of luck, remind me of the Moabite who found grace under Israel's light. The harvest moon over Boaz's field still says the Lord can gently wield ordinary days and grain to heal old famine pain. Moon on valley,
Moon on grace,
moon on the hidden
meeting place.
harvest moon over Boaz's field,
Stay
till sorrow bends another way, from gleaning rose to royal line. The Lord still orders time. Harvest moon over Boaz's field be a song of quiet destiny. The flint knife covenant cut deep in the plain before the battles could begin again. Gilgal held a painful pause right before the promised wars. The old reproach rolled away there, drew a sign both sharp and clear. No rushing past the covenant mark into conquest on uncircumcised hearts. Flint is ancient, hard and clean, a cutting edge without machine. The Lord chose stone to make the sign that this people still were His, that teaches every later age. There are things no swords can change if covenant truth has not been restored in the hidden life before the Lord. Cut away what should not stay before the march and before the fray. At Gilgal on the waiting plain, make the people yours again. Flint knife covenant cut me true, not in flesh alone but through all the layers grown around the heart that needs holy ground. Flint knife covenant sharp and clear, roll the old reproach from here. Before the battle, before the land, mark me by your hand. Flint knife covenant, painful grace, set me in the proper place. No false strength and no borrowed roar, or consecration in the soul. Flint knife covenant, let me know some victories wait below the surface where the cutting starts, in the secret heart. Afterward they kept the feast, ate the produce of the land. Manna ceased and a new phase came, following the covenant sign. That order matters, that sequence too, cutting first, then entering through. Gilgal was not only pain, it was preparation for the gain. So often saints want Jericho without the deeper work below, but the flint knife covenant says the hidden cutting still must stay. The warfare of the promised life needs hearts made tender, not just brave, because an uncircumcised soul cannot long hold holy land.
Flint knife covenant
In my days,
where hard layers
still remain,
where old shame
and old defenses
keep me thick against repentance. Cut what needs
to go, oh Lord,
not to harm,
but to restore.
before the next battle line,
Make my inward life align. And if the cutting feels severe, let me remember you are near. The reproach can still roll off by the
cross. For in the end, the truest blade cut through Christ's own flesh to make a people circumcised in heart, by the Spirit set apart.
Flint and mercy,
Pain and sign,
consecrate this
life of mine.
flint knife covenant.
Remain till I am yours through joy and pain,
Gilgal ground
and rolling shame.
mark me by
Your holy name,
flint knife covenant.
let it be the deeper work that readies me. Yeah. The last ember before morning glowed low in the ash. Almost gone, almost still, almost buried in the black. Not a blaze, not a torch, just a stubborn little red. Yet enough to say the fire had not fully fled. There are hours in the soul when all feels spent and near the close. No songs left loud, no strength for war, just one faint call on the floor. But mercy often guards that smile, remaining heat through darkest wall. And what looks nearly lost to sight may still survive until the light. Weeping may endure the night, but joy comes with the dawn. That promise fits the ember well. It does not yet mean day, but it means the fire was not completely eaten by the dark. The last ember before morning carries hope in quiet form. Do not quench the fading thread, guard the coal beneath the ash. Through the night and through the gray, keep one ember till the day. Last ember before morning, stay alive in the place where hope grows tired. When the blaze is far behind, let one coal still hold the line. Last ember before morning, softly burn till the first light can return. Not consumed and not erased, held by mercy, held by grace. Last ember before morning, teach me this: fate is not the same as finished. One small glow beneath the soot still can carry living truth. Last ember before morning, hold me through the hours I cannot see clear through, till the dawn and till the flame find their strength again. The bruised reed is not broken, the smoking wick not quenched. That means the Lord can cherish still the nearly gone and weakened. Lamentation says his mercies are new with every dawn. So even if the soul feels late, the morning still is coming on. An ember asks for gentler care than when the fire is roaring. It needs the guarding of the hand, the patience of the one who waits. So too with the wounded hearts at night, do not shout them into light. Sometimes all that can be done is to shield the cold till sun. Last ember before morning in my chest, when all the louder strengths have left. Do not despise the little red that still remains beneath the spread of ash from former burnings. Breathe on it, Lord, and keep it through the hours when I cannot tell if day will ever break, and where I meet another soul with only one faint glowing call. Teach me tenderness enough to guard what still is left alive. No crushing hand,
No cold neglect,
but patient love
and soft respect.
Last ember before morning, be a
school of sacred fragility. Guard the cold and guard the night, till the dawn remakes the light. Last ember before morning, stay through the long and silent gray. Mercy's new and joy at dawn. Keep the little ember on.
Last ember before morning,
Shine till the full day rises mine. The well in Beulah High Roy stood in desert light, a witness in the wilderness that God still sees the night. Hagar ran with a wounded heart, cast out in pain and dust. Yet by the spring the angel came and spoke a word of trust. You are the God who sees me, she cried through thirst and shame, naming mercy in the place where no one else had stayed. The well became more than water, more than relief from sand. It became a living memory of the seeing hand. Some wells are dug by fathers, some by labor, some by rain, but this one bears a deeper mark, the place where God met pain. Beulah High Roy, strange holy name, carries both life and gaze. The living one who sees me here in the wilderness stays. See me in the desert's wind, see me where the ache begins, at the springing under sky. Let me know I'm not unseen. Well in Beulah High Roy,
let me drink it now.
the living one still sees me where the lonely waters flow. Well in
Beulah High Roy,
in the heat and in the cry, you are still the God who sees beneath the open sky. Well, in Beulah High Roy, keep the memory clear that the one who sees the cast out still can draw near. At the well and in the land, hold me by your hand. You are still the living one who sees and understands. Hey. Later Isaac walked nearby that same remembered ground, as if the story of that well still echoed all around. What began in one affliction did not vanish in the sand. Mercy left a landmark for the generations in the land. That too teaches something holy. Pain can birth a sign, not only for the hurting then, but for a later time. The well in Beulah High Roy says the desert need not erase the moment where the living God revealed his seeing grace. So in the places where I feel forgotten, pushed aside, bring me to the desert well where truth and mercy meet. Not every answer changes, God who sees and keeps alive, meet me where the dry winds drive, well in Bila Highroy, stay. Through every hard and burning day, living one who sees me here, make the hidden mercy clear, at the well beneath the sky. Let my thirsty soul